How to read public transport schedules in Europe. If you have ever found yourself staring at a public transport schedule in Europe, you are not alone. These schedules can seem confusing at first, but with a little guidance, you will be navigating them like a local. Understanding how to read these schedules is key to enjoying life in Europe, whether you are living, working, or retiring here. First, identify the type of transport you will be using. European public transport includes metros, buses, trams, and trains. Each mode typically has its own schedule, organized by route number or name. For example, metro lines often use colors and numbers, while buses and trams are identified by route numbers. Next, familiarize yourself with the timetable format. Departure times are usually listed for each station or stop. For trains, you will see both departure and arrival times at each station along the route. Buses and trams provide times for major stops. Most schedules use the 24-hour format, so keep an eye out for times like 14:30 instead of 2:30 p.m. It is also important to check the frequency of service and operating hours. Some services run every few minutes during peak hours, while others may be less frequent late at night. Be sure to look for notes about operating hours, as many services run less frequently or not at all during early morning or late night. Watch for special symbols and footnotes on the schedule. These can indicate variations for weekends, holidays, or special services. For instance, some trains or buses may only operate on weekdays or have limited service on Sundays. Using transit maps alongside schedules can be very helpful. These maps show the network layout and help you understand where lines intersect for transfers. Color-coded lines and station names make it easier to plan your journey visually before checking the timetable. Digital tools can also simplify your experience. Many European cities offer official apps and websites that provide real-time updates, route planners, and ticket purchase options. Popular apps like Google Maps or Citymapper can help you navigate public transport efficiently, showing current schedules and delays. Understanding ticket validation and fare zones is another essential aspect. Schedules may be linked to fare zones, which determine ticket prices. Knowing which zones you will travel through helps you choose the correct ticket type. Remember, tickets often need to be validated before or upon boarding, so keep them handy. When planning your journey, pay attention to transfer points where you may need to switch lines or transport modes. Make sure to allow enough time for connections to avoid missing your next ride, especially when using trains or long-distance buses. For Americans living or retiring in Europe, here are some practical tips. Start by familiarizing yourself with the local transit system by checking official city or regional transport websites. If you plan to use public transport regularly, consider purchasing multi-day or monthly passes to save money. Learning basic local terms related to transport can also be helpful. Be aware of peak travel times, which are usually in the morning and early evening when services are busiest. Always keep your ticket validated and accessible during travel to avoid fines. Lastly, consider downloading transit apps that work offline or provide real-time updates to make navigating schedules easier. By mastering how to read public transport schedules and understanding ticketing and routes, you can confidently use Europe's extensive public transport networks for daily commuting or leisure. This knowledge will make your transition to European life smoother and more enjoyable.